magnetic opening, which is key. Gotta have that magnet. If you don't have the magnet, then get out. Dust bag, beautiful, thick, great quality dust bag. Also, this did come with a bag, so if you wanted to gift it to somebody, you got this. You got this, boo. You put it in here. Ribbon goes with it. You can tie it on. Get crafty. Get crafty. This shit, we love this. This is the #1 thing we go for in the whole package is this. This is it. This is actually why I buy anything on these sites, just so I can get this. Then we've got this little card, envelope, little mini envelope here with books on just care instructions or something. So that's good to have. Care for your bags. Care for your bags. Read this front to back. All right. Then, without further ado, the bag itself. You've been waiting all day. Here she is. Look at this nice little background I set up for myself. This is unintentional. Okay. So let's get into the details. We have here the classic flap. The pocket in the back. Here's the side view, the bottom. This is caviar leather, and it smells so good. It smells just like leather. Chef's kiss. Okay. I asked for silver hardware. This comes in gold. I believe it comes in other colors and everything, but I wanted silver. The lock engraving is there. The zipper pocket. The front flap there. Then the flap here, that beautiful burgundy background, that burgundy leather with the logo detail, 2 pockets right there, and then leather all around in that dark red shade. That's just a beaut. She's a beaut. Also inside is the barcode thing. I have an itch on my eye. I'm sorry. Okay. Back to it. Okay. So we have that. Put this here. So there you go. Folds up, nice and secure. And then this goes on top. Okay, then we've got this really beautiful strap and leather lining, leather intertwined in the super beautiful silver metal. This can be worn this way or let down to be a single strap bag. So it's however you want to wear it. You do crossbody with this one. Shoulder bag with this one. You could really wear it in a multitude of ways depending on your mood. But yeah, this is what she looks like. Ta-da! She's gorgeous and she's big. So yeah, I'm super excited to have this in my collection because I don't have any Chanel's this size. So it's really nice to have one. I usually go for the mini squares. And it's really nice to have a bag that is this big. Yeah, I feel like it gives me a little bit of extra room. It's a super iconic, timeless bag as well. So has a nice shine to it, very like genuine, like caviar leather, the way that it's supposed to be. She's beautiful. She's just beautiful. And heavy. She's got some weight to her for sure. So definitely a heavier bag. Keep that in mind. So yeah, Shebag is awesome. 5 days FedEx shipping, tons of selection. I've said this in many of my other videos, but I would never in a million years buy Chanel on DHgate. I mean, little leather goods maybe, but not a full bag. I've never reviewed a Chanel bag from DHgate because I have no idea what kind of quality that is. I'm usually not very happy with like a lot of my DH bags. A lot of them I don't wear or have gotten rid of. So private sellers for Chanel's are always the way to go. And it's really amazing that on my channel I can show you a bunch of different retailers that do like a higher end replica, so you can really feel confident about wearing this out, and you're not looking like you're wearing a rep. Like, this is, no one is going to doubt this. She's so stunning. So and heavy and smells good. Oh, okay. Anyways, ta-da! So please check out Shebag. I cannot wait to buy other stuff from them. They also included as a little free gift this gorgeous, Bulgari necklace. This like onyx and this little diamond, and this is rose gold. So yeah, they just gave that to me for free too. So they're great. They have a ton of jewelry, which I love. And just like a really nice wide selection, and they have some economical stuff there too. I think they have like a $39 price point, like a $99 price point as like special categories to shop if you're budget conscious. And then of course they have the like higher end bags like this that are going to be more, but I am going to include a coupon code as well. So get your shop on, feel confident about the bags you're wearing. This is the new DHgate, everybody. Listen up to your inner voices in your head. Oh, you don't have those? Oh, okay. That is it for now. Stay tuned for another private seller review that I'm gonna be doing, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great week.
So like cut out, if it makes any sense. And the whole bag was very worn out, and I took it somewhere just to have it look better. But the bag had many problems on its own. It wasn't very, at least for me, it wasn't very durable. Anyways, continuing, we have the inside of the pocket, which has burgundy insides, dark red. We have the stitches over here. The stitches on the original are the same color, as you can see, and on the fake one we have more light color on the stitching and also dark red inside. Okay. So first we are going to compare on the side here. We have Chanel and Paris, and as we mentioned before, the screws are even flat or hexagon, and in the thick one there is a cross, if you can see. So this should be like the first indication that it's not a real Chanel. And then also the writing is quite different, if you see, from each other. And also the gold color is very shiny, it's very nice, and this is very worn out. It doesn't look gold at all. If you look at the zipper, you have a piece of leather attached to it, and on the other side you do not have any kind of leather. On the thick one you have so much excess fabric, and it's the same color, and it's very shiny. And if you see, the fabric on the real Chanel has very matte finish, and on this side I cannot even open it because I think it's a fake sticker somehow. And then opening up this other, we have the Chanel logo. On this side, the stitches are done very nicely, as you can see. And and in here, in this the same color as the leather, and in here the leather is burgundy to dark red, and the stitches are very bright red, and it looks completely fake. Continuing on, here we have the Chanel made in Italy. I've seen it once that it should have 1.5 centimeters space, but this has quite more difference. The real one. And
their lambskin tend to feel more like calfskin, a little bit harder type of leather. I don't know if they use calfskin instead of lambskin, but as far as the feel of this bag, this is definitely softer. But I normally don't use dupe bags a lot, but when I can get that close enough, and I do feel that this leather is very luxurious to the feel, that I'm okay with it. So number one giveaway of fake bags is always the leather, and if you can feel the bag, then yeah, you'll be able to tell. But in this case, just have to look closely on the gloss on the handbag and the leather, so you can see. Another thing that also stands out right away are this. So I've said this many times, when this falls, it falls perfect, right? When this falls, it has this. You know why? Because this attachment right here on the top, it's not molding correctly. Like this is supposed to be down. Like you can see this, it moves freely and good. Versus this one's kind of sticking out. You can see that it doesn't want to come down. I almost have to press it down. It doesn't have that free movement that making this, when it drops down here, it look a little bit crooked, and that's a really good way. You can see this, when it's sticking out like this, it shouldn't, okay? Because, you know, it's going to create like a uneven hardware look when it goes down. So you want this molding to the bag going down here, and I think that's majority of the reason why the fake bag always, when it drops, the hardware, it just looks funky. Another thing is the hardware. This one is a little bit like on the side, again, has that smoothness. It's not too tight or too like, there's not much movement. You want that movement and freeness of the handbag. This one's a little stiff. You can see here when you do this, it's a little stiff versus this one. Look, it moves freely. So I've never mentioned this before in my prior bag, but look at the movement here. Like it's the reason why this is because the hardware they use is different, and maybe the leather's too thick and the hardware's bigger, that it is
sold to me as new and unused. If you look underneath, there's a huge ugly glue mark. The Chanel hot stamping is on the pocket, and this one is should be underneath the embroidered CC, with Chanel on one side and the made in origin on the opposite side. But the biggest giveaway for me was the serial sticker. Serial stickers of this style bag does not appear on a separate leather tab like this. And usually it's found in the bottom left hand corner. Also, this is the incorrect style number for this style of bag. According to this style of bag, it's a 10 prefix with an 8-digit. This dates it back to 2005 and 2006, which I know that this style of model of bag was not available then. Now, if we compare this to the real version, we'll open it up. The lining sits flat and sits flushed as well. The Chanel hot stamping is just under the CC embroidered logo, with Chanel one side and the Made in on the opposite side. And the serial sticker is clearly visible on the bottom left hand corner. Now this bag, the serial sticker begins with the 0 prefix with the 7 digits, which I can confirm this is correct, as the lady who previously owned this bag, she told me she bought it back in 1988. And I think the 7-inch classic of this particular style was around from 1988 to 1998. So it was around for 10 years, and to my knowledge, I know it's currently discontinued, so it's not even available now. A good way